preachy. You're not.
You just hadn't seen me on my soapbox yet.
Well,
wait till I get on a soapbox.
But I mean, it is, and you also have good business ideas. So
that comes from the corporate background. A lot of that does, for sure.
And some entrepreneurs, I know that some entrepreneurs are entrepreneurs by choice, and they want to put it out. But a lot of them are saying, I need to work. And I know how to do this, so a lot of them are heading out into uncharted territory, and they've always had a secretary and a staff, and here they are. So they're looking at, and so I think you can help them make that transition, and they may need that. I know that we talked about, couldn't you hire somebody? I know you got me thinking about
delegating.
I am not a good delegator. I tend to think that it's easier for me to do it.
That's the reason why you're always running late, huh?
Yes. Well, yeah.
Are we telling the truths about you now? I guess I am, aren't I, folks?
Well, yeah. But I'm trying to.
But it is.
But I think a lot of people have that issue, and that's what attracted me to you. It's giving up control, and trusting them to do it. And I realized that not only was I not respecting them and their abilities, but I was also bogging myself down with needless things that were keeping me from making everything better. So now when I do something, and it was like in the website area or anything, I go, how much is this on track with what the path that you put me on?
Right.
And if it's not, it needs to go over here. So I love that you're able to actually cut the noise and talk to me and get that out of me. And I've talked to people before, and they just kind of think, what did she say? You do have a gift.
Well, thank you.
And I would love for people to take advantage of that. You blog an awful lot. You tweet an awful lot. I want to know, do you do it? I thought I turned it off.
Another coaching moment.
Yes.
Time out, folks, while she...
I am so sorry. I thought that, what was I saying? You tweet an awful lot. I want to know if you do all that stuff yourself. Yes,
but one of the things that I help people understand, that you don't have to take a lot of time to do that. One of the things I've learned to do is how to gather information very quickly and also distribute it on things like Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn all at one time, because people are too busy to spend 30 minutes a day even doing that kind of thing. So I found a way to do it very cleanly and efficiently and get it
Travis
done.
is our guy, and he does an excellent job at it.
So he knows, I'm sure, a lot more about it than I do, but I've learned to do that because I don't have the time to spend on it. But I'm a
but do you set
learning
a certain
junkie.
time? Do you have your day set out pretty much like
certain things? Yeah. And speaking of that, one thing I do for myself or anybody I'm coaching is I find out what kind of scheduling works for them. I don't get them to do it my way. Some people like to work in big blocks of time. Some people can't concentrate that long. So I find out what their gifts are and how they work, and then we build a schedule that will fit them.
I noticed that because you always ask me, can you do it? I said, well, do you want me to do it? No, can you do it? Do you feel comfortable to do it? And that makes it
I think the question is, will you do it?
Yeah.
Because we know you can. It's will you do it?
Yeah, and I think I'm not going to the lake this weekend.
It's I think that's right. Matter of fact, the deal is, if you're going to work with me, you will do it.
Yes,
so,
yeah. And that's another thing. That's an area in coaching I hear about a lot. They say accountability, because I always thought before having a coach, I thought, I don't need anybody over there telling me what to do. Because who's going to know better than me? I'll hold myself accountable. But really and truly, that accountability, having someone, it's not like you're a taskmaster, but someone you have to go to, and I've got to, tell me about that. Why does that work so well? I mean, and why is it, is it because, I think I know why it is. That's not even.
Are you going to answer your own question?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I honestly can't tell you why. I just know it does. Matter of fact, I stayed away from that word for a long time because I kept thinking and telling people I'm not an accountability person. But client after client after client talked about they needed accountability. And I think I would say the best reason I can give why it works is because we work through tasks that we both agree this is something I can accomplish this week. And so it makes something that can be done because, again, not only the big ball of twine, I'm going to start working out, for example, start exercising. This guy back here will know about this. And somebody's doing nothing, and they'll say, well, I want to work out 5 days a week, so I'm going to set that down as a goal. And it's like, hold on, time out. What can you really do as your start off? I mean, how about 10-minute walk starting once a day? Let's see if that works.
And so that
Getting
translates
realistic.
to business.
The same thing. Yeah, if I'm going to start delegating, I'm a senior VP at a corporation, and I realize there's things that I'm doing, and you'd be amazed how many people in those levels even have difficulty delegating, is what are those things that you really need to be doing, and what are those things you're not giving up because you say don't trust someone. How do we find a way to identify them first and then take the actions about pick something, and let's determine who you're going to assign this to and move forward with those steps. But it's just taking steps and keeping that movement going.
Okay, so this is just kind of a universal.
And then we do a review, right? We come
Yeah.
back and say what worked, what didn't work. If somebody's putting something off they say is important and it's been a few weeks and they haven't done it, first question, is it really important? And if they say if it really is, then that's when it gets a little tougher, because it's like, I don't want to come back on the call with you. Call me when you get this done. Don't call me until, because if you say it's important.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. And and sometimes the more important it is, I can see that.
But I want to emphasize that I always do it out of a position of love, not out of harming someone. So.
Well, I can see I'm at my.
Are we done?
Well, yeah, we're out of time. How can
Time
people,
flies. We're having a blast, huh?
Oh, yeah. How can people get a hold of you?
They can reach me by finding my website, blakerbusinesscoaching.com, or they can call my business number, 214-485-2238.
And it's Rodger Blaker. And you're going to be back.
Yeah,
I mean,
let me. It's Rodger.
yes, now I
Blaker.
noticed that. Yeah.
So if you go out on YouTube and look that up, you'll find my name all over the place. So not on the internet. Yeah.
And you friend people back.
Hopefully it's all something that's legal.
But yeah, you do friend people back, and we kind of got to know you here. I want you to come back because and he's monitoring me. But next time is we're going to get down there and maybe give some people some actual tasks that they can start doing. Somebody's
struggling with something or wanting to take an action, if they want to send in a note on the thing, we'll see if we can help them.
Yeah, and I would want you to send that to Kathy at CelebrityURadio.tv, and I'll get that to him, or plan to tweet it to me, and we'll pass it on. But we're going to have him back, and we're going to ask some questions. So I thank you, Rodger, for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. It's been fun.
Yes.
I could hear the music.
Yes.
I thought I was imagining something. It really is. It isn't me in my head, right? So,
yes. Yeah. Thank you very much, and we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back. We're going to have Travis.